I kind of want to do this, like one of those little. It's a Waffle House challenge, but I would do a pancake one. I love like if you take me to IHOP, 24 pancakes in 3 hours. I think I can do it.
24 pancakes.
Yeah. So what it is you have to stay there for 24 hours, and every pancake you eat takes an hour off.
Nope.
I think 6 hours.
So okay,
Man,
let's rephrase that. I could do 21 pancakes in 3 hours because I'm there 3 hours and then 21 pancakes.
I don't think I could, bro. Like
I love me
pancakes
some
are
IHOP
heavy.
pancakes.
I do
love
too. But I walk out at IHOP feeling miserable.
All right.
Mine's a happy miserable.
Let's say like 6 hours.
Let's put this to the test.
Like just do it.
Yeah. Can't leave
Pancake
the
challenge?
church.
Can't leave the church.
But you got. IHOP pancakes are way different than homemade pancakes.
Yeah,
I
they are.
love IHOP pancakes.
Well, it's
dude.
not that you love them. It is.
I know, but
what
here's the
is
thing.
inside of
Sometimes
it
I
and
don't
how
even
it-
need syrup. Like the flavor, like it doesn't make sense. But the pancakes at IHOP have a flavor.
How about this? Big biscuit pancakes.
I ain't been to Big
No.
Biscuit.
Oh, those big biscuit pancakes were.
One pancake has to be 3 hours.
We need to go back to Big Biscuit.
Yeah, one pancake has to be 3 hours of Big Biscuit.
I don't know where you were. Man, it was good.
You were gone. You were on vacation.
It was really good.
Okay, who's
I'm
down
not
with
even
pancake
lying. The
challenge?
pancake was.
Not me. I don't.
They give you a huge
Waffles
plate. The pancakes
are better than
hanging out.
pancakes.
I agree.
So you're wrong.
Superior.
Thank you.
So much better.
Why?
Little pockets of syrup.
Little pockets.
Thank
of
you.
syrup?
That little bit of
I bring a
crust.
syringe and I put it in my
That
pancake.
little and then it's
Yeah,
soft on the
yeah.
inside.
Yes.
Yes.
I bring
Pancakes.
I bring a little.
Are you kidding me?
Turkey baster syringe for my pancakes. and then it's a softer
If
bite.
you let it
same flavor.
If you hold on. If you let it sit for too long, it gets mushy.
So does a
and-
waffle.
No, it does not. It
of
holds its
waffles have you
form.
eaten?
It holds its form.
Not if that waffle's done
A
right.
pancake holds its form.
No,
Flat.
it does not.
It's a sponge.
Oh
That's what a waffle is.
No,
No.
it's not.
As soon as you rip that waffle or cut into it or whatever, the inside of that soaks everything up. And then
yeah,
you got
but
a
you
soggy
eat
waffle.
it.
That's weird.
Anytime you cut is when you eat.
Same thing with a pancake.
But it is absorbing the syrup
It's a pancake.
immediately.
No, a waffle. They're
waffle-
made
have
from
you-
the same substances.
Have you
One
put,
of them is flat. One of them goes. Do.
one's got road bumps.
Yeah,
Dude,
they're both round.
have you seen
Somebody just decided to take the time and maybe they like accidentally dropped a pan on top of a pancake while they were making it, and then all of a sudden it did something to it.
No,
and
the
they're like,
pancake
guys, we have
definitely
something
came
here.
before a waffle.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Somebody was making a pancake and dropped something,
Oh,
and
I
when
see
they
what
flipped
you're
it
saying.
over, it probably had a shape, and they were like,
Bro,
we could do something here.
syrup does not like go into the waffle. It holds the syrup up.
I've eaten waffles. Like if you get some of those Belgian waffles, like huge waffles, those
Yeah.
are soft. You put syrup on it. You think, oh, it's just gonna sit in that little pocket. So I'll make my way around the waffle and get there. And then what happens? Soggy.
How do you eat your waffles?
just
You
cut
leave the
it.
center?
I eat my like same thing with
You said
pancakes.
you were
I
eating
start
around?
here and I go in a circle, and then the center is there for the take at the end because that's where all the butter is. So then that's the best last
Wait.
bite.
Your butter's just in the middle.
Yes,
What?
What?
guys,
Wait, hold on.
You don't
have you not done this?
No. Briar, hold on.
Guys.
One. You eat like a psychotic person.
How?
Just eat it.
I was.
No, you are
And I
methodical
finished it in
about
the
it.
same amount of time as everybody else.
Two, why are you not putting peanut butter on your pancake?
Oh, yes.
Bro.
You disgust me.
What?
You disgust me.
Briar, have you ever done it?
Yes.
How do you not like
Not
that
meant to be.
salty, sugary?
Not meant to be.
It is meant to be.
No.
Look, I
Next time you
look,
make a peanut butter and jelly, put syrup on it.
okay,
Disgust.
it's not the same, but
exactly
look,
because they're not meant to be together.
I was like you one day, once upon a time, where I was like, I know I'm never putting peanut butter on my waffles
Yeah,
or
but then you
pancake.
matured.
And then I tried it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this a shot. Tried it. Hold on. What peanut butter did you use?
You're gonna be like,
It
oh, you gotta
matters.
use crunchy.
Well, crunchy is good, but it matters. What brand?
Jif.
Okay. How do you not like it?
How do you like
butter
it?
to begin with?
Who wants to put syrup on peanut butter? What is wrong with you people?
It's so
That
good.
ruins it. Like,
so
I'll get a
good.
jar of peanut butter, and I'll straight up just eat peanut butter. Like, I love peanut butter.
Yeah,
but
I do
on
too.
a pancake, peanut butter is not
Then
a
you don't love
breakfast choice.
You don't love peanut butter that much.
Peanut butter is not a breakfast choice. It is a lunch choice, or maybe a snack, but not breakfast.
What about sausage?
Yeah,
That's breakfast.
breakfast. But when you eat it in the evening, you call it breakfast for dinner, right?
When you eat sausage?
Yeah. Why would I eat sausage just throughout the day? I eat it for breakfast.
It's only for breakfast.
For me, yes. What? I mean, you put it in jambalaya, but like,
Yeah.
that's,
You put in a lot of different things.
I only eat it for breakfast. I'm not like, oh, here's spaghetti. Let me have some sausage. No.
Like
It's
eggs, I could go with that. That is typically a breakfast thing. I think more sausage, more of like just every meal.
It goes with it's my side of choice with my pancake.
What about chicken?
I mean, I might be able to get behind that, but really in all reality, that's like, I don't know if I want breakfast or lunch, so you just do that. But you better, please tell me you don't put the syrup on the chicken.
Bro,
100%.
yes. Have you never put honey on
world-
your spicy
Our
chicken
world has
sandwich?
failed us.
Honey on your spicy chicken sandwich. We're doing that today.
Honey goes on nothing but a sopapilla.
Have you never had a peanut butter and honey sandwich?
I would never try that.
I grew up on
I've been told about the sandwich. I'm never trying it. Ever.
It's so good.
Dude.
Mix it up.
Have you
It's a steak.
hold on? Have you never had Bobo's chicken?
I haven't.
Okay, I know what we're
What?
doing this
They
weekend,
put honey on their chicken?
dude. You have no idea.
Hey, make sure you ask for just a little bit of honey.
Here's one thing.
No.
For me and Bailey's wedding, we got a pizza food truck, and I've been
Hey, that
everybody
pizza's
else loved
bomb.
it, so good job for everybody else. I hated it with a passion. Why? Because the crust was like coated in honey.
Oh, I
What
put
pizza
honey on
did
my
you
pizza
get?
all the time.
It was just a pepperoni pizza.
That Mike's Hot Honey.
Hot
pizza.
honey.
I say that, I don't know. At weddings, you don't really have time whenever you have to participate.
Yeah, I don't
in it,
remember
so
what I
whatever.
even
Like,
ate.
they made me take a picture at the beginning, and I took a bite of the pizza with like all my groomsmen and stuff, and I spit out the pizza. It was disgusting.
So
Handed my piece of pizza to
I
Turner,
need you to
Turner
get
ate.
back to this Bobo chicken thing.
Okay.
Bobo's chicken is smoked, then fried,
I don't smoke anything.
and then doused with honey. Like when I say doused, they have this giant jug of honey, and it just it's like
Not meant to be.
yes, it is.
Maybe my Los Vaqueros sopapilla, but
I almost don't make it
Nowhere else.
home because I'm about to pass out of just complete food coma.
He needs to work on his palate.
Yes,
my palate's great. I love my palate.
For a
maybe the one you
5-year-old,
lay
for
on
a
at night. I
5-year-old.
don't know.
What'd you say?
maybe a pallet that you lay on at night.
Oh my God. But I stand by my pancake statement of pancakes are
Waffles
better than
are better
waffles,
than pancakes.
And you may think, oh, it gets
Waffles are
soggy. You ain't eating it quick enough. That's y'all's
pancakes.
fault.
No, that's yeah.
Anything that you put syrup on, it can get soggy. That's a fact,
You have
but you gotta
crusty
eat it.
pancakes.
If you go to Cracker Barrel,
The crusty pancakes.
What? You eat pancakes at Cracker Barrel?
yes.
I don't like crusty pancakes.
But I love the
Try it
syrup at
there.
Cracker Barrel because it's that 100% maple syrup. Ooh. Like I always ask them, like, can I have more syrup for my pancakes? And they bring those little bottles, and I'm like,
Why? Because where'd all the syrup go?
my pocket.
Sucked up into the pancake.
No, it's in my pocket.
It's a sponge.
No, I take the complimentary.
It's a sponge.
I take the
Souvenir
complimentary.
bottles?
Yeah.
Shoving them in your pocket.
Where you get that cheese, dude?
My mind's blown.
Yep,
But
yep.
you got a question for us or?
Yo, no, man, bro. That's it, man. Right there. That's classic right there. Would you rather pancakes or waffles?
It's pancake.
It's waffles.
all day.
Okay, how about
butter.
this? How about this? What is the best waffle that you've ever had? Where?
If you're getting waffles, where are you going?
Yeah.
Waffle House. I'm just kidding. Waffle House actually doesn't have the best waffles, but
Not entertainment.
yes, it is. It's just a.
You're gonna
it's
see something funny.
I loved it. There's actually, so we went, anytime we traveled, my dad, he didn't like flying, so we drove a lot. And so we would stop at Waffle House. And to this day, our family swears there's a song called Thank God for Waffle House, Waffle House. We can't find it. I've gone through the jukebox.
It's a Mandela thing.
I don't know. Our family is convinced
That there's a Waffle House
there
song.
is a Thank God for Waffle House song. And that's why I go to get waffles.
I bet
at
somebody
Waffle
in your
House.
family was just secretly like humming that whenever y'all walked in
No,
and
dude.
told y'all that was a good song, and then
No.
tricked all y'all.
It was
I
in
never
the
heard
speaker. And this was before all the crazy things you can do with phones and all that stuff. All right. It was
I don't know if I
was
buy
it.
it. So Waffle House is the best waffle you've had?
No, I don't think it's got the best waffle. It was probably honestly it was probably in Europe when I had it.
Well,
the best
so how
waffle.
about this? You're at home and you want waffles. Do you make waffles or you
If I
have
had
an
a
egg
waffle
oven?
maker,
Or you have an egg?
Bro, you don't own an waffle maker?
I have like a little. It's a little tiny one.
Oh, bro,
It's
I
not
gotta-
worth it.
I have a Marvel. I have a Marvel Belgian.
Why do you have
waffle
one?
maker.
Why do you have one?
It was a gift
Why do you still have it?
because I love Marvel.
Spider-Man.
It just sits in a
And
box.
Bailey doesn't like pancakes. She doesn't like breakfast. So if I want pancakes, my alternative, because she doesn't want pancakes, is a Belgian waffle because it's fluffy.
It's fluffy.
So,
Look, if I'm desperate
but
for
it's
something,
super cool
I'll
because I
I'll
see
get a
Iron Man's
Lego
like
my
face
Eggo.
in
Tell
my
you,
waffle.
one of my favorite, a joy is you're traveling and you go to a hotel and you look at their breakfast and there's a waffle maker in there.
You
Done.
ever travel in Texas?
Yeah,
They're all
waffles.
Texas. They're all Texas waffles. Those are the best. That is my vote. Texas waffles are the best. There's something about the shape.
They are pretty good. They are pretty good.
But yeah, no, I'm down with that. Hotel
That's
waffles,
a joy
man.
right there.
I mean, it's free, so that is
Man,
nice.
when
and
you
it's
don't see it,
compliment-
or they're out of the little mixture or whatever.
You're sitting there, come out of there.
First time I ever tried doing one of those as a kid, I put way too much batter in it. I got it was everywhere, and I didn't
made a
clean it up
bowl
because
'cause
I was too insecure. I'll just say it, I didn't clean it up because I was too insecure.
Oh.
I didn't want people to know I did it, so I just walked off.
Oh my God.
I think I was like 11. I was like, run,
Run away.
I think it was like we had a wrestling tournament up in Kansas for my brother, and so Turner was with me, and I did that, and I looked at him and I was like, we have to go. He's like, fine. I made him.
We gotta go.
But I just can't get behind waffles. Now, as far as pancakes, now I'm gonna say two options for the best pancakes in the world. Okay,
Not IHOP.
IHOP is one of the two because they are consistently the same, and I appreciate that. I know what I'm getting, and the butter is good in the middle. Okay, how about this? You get all your utensils for a pancake, right?
A fork.
Fork, knife, spoon. Okay, listen.
Wait, hold on.
Because hold on, no, listen. Listen. Okay, so you go to IHOP. What do they have sitting there at the table for you? The napkin,
syrup?
holding all your utensils, right? You order pancakes. Just vibe with it for a second, okay? You order pancakes, not waffles. All right. What do you do with all three utensils to properly eat that pancake?
I just pick up my fork. You can use the fork. All you got is the butter comes in the little cups, right?
No, it goes right in the middle on top of
And
the
then you
pancake.
just
Oh
take
yeah,
it,
you just take your fork, press it down, spread it around.
So here's what I do. Judge me if you will.
Yeah, it's already happened because you said you used 3 utensils to eat pancakes.
Well, because you got to use them.
No, you don't.
They put them there.
Okay, it would. I bet you the dishwasher is probably happy when
No,
he gets
I
my
get-
plate
okay,
and
I
doesn't have to
hope-
scrape off the syrup.
I hope they wash every utensil just because even if they're
Pretty
not
sure they
used,
do.
they better.
No, yeah, no. That's
So
just
it's
easier
like
to
if they're going to
clean.
wash it, you got to use it. You don't want the
utensil.
utensils to feel left out, right? So the fork
You've personified.
you eat with, right? Okay. The spoon, here's the only thing you do with the spoon. Okay. Well, okay, there's 2 things you can do with the spoon. But the only thing you should do with the spoon if you don't order coffee, all right, the spoon,
with coffee.
you'll find out. The spoon scoops the big clump of butter off the top. The knife, you lift up the pancake. Butter goes in the middle. and then you put the pancake back down, slap it down with a knife. Okay. Then if you get coffee, what you do is you put the spoon in the coffee cup, so that way when you have to add creamer, you just stir it real quick, and it's good. And then you eat with the fork.
So you just put butter in your coffee?
Yep.
Yep.
I didn't deny it.
Why don't you just get it?
Why is nobody like impressed?
Because it just
This is something I've done my whole life.
kind of psychotic. I'll
Says
get
the
another
waffle
thing of butter.
Person. What?
I'll get another thing of butter and put it. If I have 2 pancakes,
Yeah, I usually lift it up with my fingers. And
I don't want that much butter.
dude,
I do like a lot of
Well, I
butter.
mean, like,
Douse
yeah,
it
you
with
could just
butter.
lift the pancake up with your fingers.
I want
but-
enough butter. It almost resembles peanut butter.
No, so here, and I know you're not going to try it, but I know you're not going to try it, but this is what I beg you to try, just so you can understand what I'm talking about the best last bite of your life. Okay, is put the butter, like if you have 2 pancakes, put the butter under the first pancake, so it's like a sandwich of butter only in
melts
the
it.
middle. Okay, and then what I do is then I pour the syrup, and like I said, I just cut and eat the circle of the pancake, and what happens? The middle bite is the only thing left.
That's
No,
what
it's
I'm
not
saying.
just butter.
You're getting
It's
on to me about
pancake,
having too much
it's
butter, and
syrup,
you just want
and
a
it's
bite of butter.
And dude, no, it's
okay,
something.
okay. You want us to try that?
Yes,
You try peanut butter?
I've tried it. I'll try it in front of y'all if that's what you'd like me to do. I will
Join
take
us next
I
week.
will take one for the team, so that way you guys can experience.
I know we need to have
a
like
little
a
bit
little
of
table
heaven.
here. And
Waffles
just,
and pancakes next week.
I'll help y'all experience a little bit of heaven, while I have a little bit of.
Let's see if we can
misery.
find a
gosh.
Texas waffle maker.
dude, I bet you can find one on like Marketplace or something.
Yo,
I can bring my Marvel waffle maker. It's a Belgian waffle. Huge.
my preference is not the Belgian. I like
You
the
would
thinner
rather that, yeah, and I get
because
that.
they get crispier.
I get
Yep.
that.
Those
I like
little
blueberry
pocket-
waffles, like the
little
Eggo
pockets.
blueberry waffles.
No,
No.
stop. Hannah said the same thing. Those are terrible.
Wait, what?
The blueberry Eggo waffles.
You just burn them just
garbage.
A little bit? You just burn them just a little bit.
Garbage.
Those are so
Next,
nasty.
please. Next.
Have you ever had the Eggo?
Stop.
Have you ever?
No. No. Home style.
Have,
Home style waffles. All you need.
have you ever had the Eggo
Have
French
you ever?
toast
You
sticks?
did. I would do
Or
it.
cinnamon toast sticks or whatever?
Huh?
Have you ever had the Eggo cinnamon
No.
toast sticks?
I
That's
bet you
my-
I'd love.
or no,
them.
no.
I love cinnamon.
Okay, hate saying no. It's French toast sticks. That's what it is.
French
Not
toast
cinnamon.
sticks.
I love French
sticks.
toast.
Yeah,
Eggo
some
French toast sticks.
I think French toast is better than.
I used to
pancake
go and
waffles.
buy.
waffles.
I used to go by the Dollar General that's on Reno and Anderson, and they had the French toast Eggo things or whatever, and I hadn't seen them since I was like a kid. And literally, I would buy 4 boxes,
monkey bread.
and I would put 2 boxes at my parents' house, and then take the other 2 boxes to my house because I wanted to make sure that I had them.
Sourdough. French
Sourdough,
toast.
French toast.
Sourdough French toast.
I've never had that.
Yep.
Cafe Cacao. Have you had their pancakes?
Bro, those pancakes are.
Where?
Whole nother love. That if I'm gonna choose a pancake, Cafe Cacao. Their
Where is that?
pancakes. We'll need to go
It's up
sometime.
on. Was it on Western?
I think it's Classen and something.
Yeah, something like yeah.
Class and curve like class and Western.
I don't
It's
know.
over in that area. Holy cow! They're plantains. They're
Oh my gosh, yes. I love plantains.
sweet.
What's it called again?
Cafe Cacao.
What are you saying?
Isn't it like Mediterranean
Yeah,
or
it's Latin.
Latin? Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Say it one more time.
Cafe Cacao.
My phone only picked up the word play. Are you saying cafe?
I sent you a link to it.
Sweet.
Yes, cafe.
I just wanted to look at it.
Cafe.
Dude,
You gotta look at the pancakes.
the pancakes
You are.
are no joke like this big. Bruh.
That's about like the big.
Yeah, big. Or not big.
No,
Bear,
no,
what's it
no,
called?
no,
Big
no, no,
biscuit?
no, no.
Yeah.
They might have the same size, but they're not the same.
I don't know.
Because
Big
this
biscuit pancakes are pretty good.
they don't use syrup.
Okay.
They don't use syrup.
You're the guy that was just flipping out about mixing syrup with any.
They use it's like a is it a crema?
My bad. I moved this way because I got.
Yeah, I don't.
It's some it's like a it's like a cream.
a cream.
Mm-hmm. And
So
they
it's
put
not
and
a
they put blackberries and
So it's not a
strawberries.
pancake, it's
it
a
is a pancake.
Advanced toaster strudel. If you don't have to put syrup on it. if there's stuff in the middle.
What?
No?
What are you talking about? Putting stuff in the middle?
You just said there's no syrup.
There's no
stuff
syrup
in it.
No, it's just cream on top.
What
With
is the cream?
huh?
What's the cream?
Cream?
Like whipped cream?
no, like a
What, ice cream?
like like a milk cream. Yeah, it could be melted ice
Sour cream?
It could be melted ice cream. Honestly, that's how sweet it is. It's so good.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you gotta elaborate over just cream.
It's just cream
That
or crema.
creme?
Creme.
Oh, not CREAM, but CRE with the thing ME. With the thing. Is that what you're saying? Is there a difference? I'm honestly, I don't know what you mean by just cream.
We make sure you
Like,
take
I was
trip
being-
up there to eat lunch.
Yeah, we got to.
Brunch.
Like I was
Well,
being
it-
serious
they
whenever
only
I
do
was
the
like
pancakes
sour
on, like,
cream,
Friday
ice
and
cream,
Saturday.
whipped cream.
Is it only Friday, Saturday?
Mm-hmm. What you doing this Friday?
Bro, it's gonna be cold.
Is it an outside place?
Unless I
No,
have
it's
to
inside.
Friday.
Oh, we're fine.
I ain't getting out of my house unless I have to Friday. This weekend, yep.
Yeah, I need to go hunt, but
Yeah.
all right, let's hop into this.
Pancake.
Welcome to the Road Students Podcast. I couldn't remember what I was going to do. What's up, Leah? Come on, sit down. Well, I just have one question for you.
How do you do this?
The answer's your mom.
I aimed it straight up and then it went low. Hi, Leah.
Hi.
Happy you're here.
Thanks. I'm happy to be here.
Waffles or pancakes?
Waffles or pancakes? For breakfast, waffles. For dinner, pancakes.
That's a whole nother twist to
Yeah.
everything we just went through.
If you could only pick one.
For the rest of your life.
Soggy waffles or crispy waffles?
Crispy.
Notice how she pointed out
Waffles.
soggy. Notice how she pointed out soggy.
Well, that's because you went Belgium.
I don't like Belgian.
Thank
whatever.
you. Thank you.
It's the home style
And why do you like it?
because it's not soggy.
And it's got little pockets of syrup.
I'm not a syrup girl.
Oh.
You put peanut butter on it now?
Nope.
What do you?
So what do you eat with?
What?
It's just bread. I love
eat
just,
the
the waffle.
So hear me out. Do you just get like
Okay,
a
but hold
do you
on.
just get like an
Hold
Eggo
on.
waffle, put it in the toaster, and then it pops up, you grab
There's
it?
I
the
don't eat
door.
Eggos.
That's fair.
Gluten.
My bad.
This is it. See, for me,
Got you.
I'm gluten free. And so when I get the pleasure of eating a pancake or a waffle, I'm going to enjoy every single bit of the fact that it tastes like bread.
That's fair.
And it tastes like real.
We take bread for granted.
You don't want sweet
You
bread?
do. Like, what? Pancakes are sweet. It's not like they're not. And waffles. They're sweet without syrup. Y'all just be sugar. Extra sweet.
IHOP's pancake. Like what I said. There was one day where they didn't bring out the syrup. I'm not saying the service is great. I'm saying the pancakes are great, okay? But there was one day where they didn't bring out syrup. And what did I do? I took one bite and I was like, I don't know if I need syrup. And I finished it.
Y'all crazy.
Sometimes I use syrup if they're like really dry.
You wouldn't put peanut butter on one?
I would. I like peanut butter and syrup together on them. Like it's not bad, but my favorite way to eat them is without anything
Dry.
on them. Yeah. Butter.
Interesting.
I like butter.
Yeah.
So does Briar. He likes just one big bite of butter right at the end.
I do.
Just get a stick of butter and just,
No, not quite that.
Like in the middle.
So
the
you
little
know,
extra
how
melty
if you
butter?
go to IHOP, they give you the pancake, butter's right in the middle. Okay, what I do is I get a spoon, get a knife, lift up the pancake, put the butter under that pancake, so then it's melting right in the middle. Right. Then I just eat around the whole pancake, and then that buttery bite is the last bite.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
That's something I would do. I
Hate that
intentionally-
world.
how did I hire these two?
You love us. It's a pleasure for you to work with me.
It's a little sign she has in her office.
Yeah.
Yeah. he
Welcome
got
to
it
Road
for me for
Student.
Christmas.
Welcome to the Road Student Podcast.
Yes.
So what we talked about last night?
Wolves in sheep's clothing.
Yeah, talking about the book of Jude.
Yeah.
Um,
If you're in the middle of something, you don't have to feel like you're trapped.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah. You're just like.
so yeah, Jude talking
Yeah.
about being careful of false teachers. Or really anyone who comes in who looks like a Christian, acts like a Christian, talks like a Christian, but
Yeah. And eats waffles.
but Jude is like, he's saying, hey, they're here.
Yeah.
When you had Jesus saying, hey, there's going to be false teachers, Paul's like, hey, there's going to be false teachers.
Yeah.
And Jude's like, hey, they are here. They have
Yeah.
snuck in
It's not that they're
unnoticed.
like at this point. It's like it's not. They're gonna be. They are there.
Yeah. And they're teaching a false gospel, teaching that grace is a license to sin. We're saved by grace, and that is true, but it's not to sin. It's freedom from sin, not to sin. Something I repeated to our students because we're not enslaved to our sin anymore.
Yeah.
Right. And it's if we sin, it's not a like a death sentence,
Yeah.
right? We don't lose our salvation. We still have God's forgiveness and grace.
Yeah.
But there's a difference in how we respond to our sin. We don't we feel guilty and we go and repent to God about our sin.
Yeah, well, and ultimately, what, like, I was just asking around, like, hey, what was the one thing that stuck out to y'all tonight? And one of the things that I said that the 8th grade boys said they enjoyed was, like, we don't call it, like, Elijah's grace or Briar's grace, right? It's God's grace. And so we can't use that for our own benefit because it's not ours, right? And so when it comes to sin in our life, like, one of the things I brought up was how you need to know the truth to be able to understand if you're learning the truth. And one of the verses that people always kind of twist for their own benefit is like Jeremiah 29:11. Like if you go on Google and you search up like top 10 Bible verses, I'm pretty sure that's like number like 8 or something like that. And people will just slide that in their Instagram bio because they hear about, oh, the plans I have for you declares the Lord and everything. And they're like, oh, my life is going to be perfect.
Well, the part that they like about it is plans to prosper you, right?
Yeah, yeah, but and I mean, we talked about the context of it last night of how, like, yes, ultimately God's plan in that verse is to prosper the people, but it's not in the way that we're thinking of, like, oh, this is going to be the best thing in the world. It's like they're about to be punished, and here on earth, yes, they're about to be punished, and they will be, like, for plans for a future and a hope, right? That's a future and a hope in heaven. Like, not necessarily of like, oh, I'm going to be a billionaire because I have this verse with me kind of thing. And that's just the things that sometimes our world will try to do is we will pick one verse and we will say, this is what this means because it sounds like it benefits us. But if you don't know the context and you don't know the truth, you're not going to be able to guard your heart against all the false teachers that are in our world. And so when it comes to the same thing of God's grace, if you have not read anything about God's grace and you don't know anything about, like, the redemption of the sin in your life, of being able to repent from that because of God's grace, then you're not going to know how to properly approach that when it comes to the sin in your life.
Yeah, you can't. So I used an example from when I was playing football in high school.
Yeah.
I love playing defense. I hated playing offense. I care less about playing offense, but I played tight end.
You just like to hit people.
I liked hitting people, yes. And so I didn't learn the playbook. I had no desire.
Yeah.
And that's not fair to my teammates at all. But I didn't learn the playbook because I was ready to go play defense. So I just talked to my buddy and say, hey, what do I do this play?
Yeah.
And so we line up and I do it. Well, there's one time where they call a play and it sounded familiar. And I was like, oh, I think I know what I'm supposed to do on that. And so I don't ask my buddy like what I'm supposed to do. My buddy, who is now my brother-in-law, but and so I went and blocked the guy I thought I was supposed to block.
Yeah.
But I didn't know the right play. And so I was actually blocking the quarterback's read, which tells him to either run, pass, or
okay.
hand it off.
Yeah.
And so that with me blocking him, that throws off what he's supposed to do.
And then it throws everybody off.
It throws everyone off.
Yeah.
I don't remember what happened at the end of that play. I'd like to think that we did really well.
Yeah,
but,
right.
but I remember my coach getting on to me saying, "You blocking the wrong guy."
Yeah.
And so, but the same is true for our spiritual life. Like, if we don't know the playbook,
Yeah.
right? If we don't know the truth,
Yeah.
we're going to end up making a mess of our lives and the lives of the people around us. We're not going to be able to stand up against the lies
Yeah.
that are being told by these wolves. So yeah, knowing the truth was my second point.
Yeah.
It's crucial if we are, because Jude says that he encourages us to contend earnestly for the faith,
Yeah.
right? And so if we're going to contend, which means to fight, right?
Yeah.
We've got to know our enemy and know the truth if we're going to fight.
Yeah. And when it comes to like verse 1 of Jude, like how he describes himself as a servant of Jesus Christ, like when it comes to us trying to be a servant, if we don't know the truth, we are not properly serving Jesus in the way we need to.
It's hard to make Jesus your Lord.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Well, and really, and here's what I said last night is really, if you're not serving Jesus, you're serving the world. Like if I ask you what you're serving and your first answer is not Jesus, then you're serving the world kind of thing. Because, I mean, Jude, literally, that's how he described himself. Even though his relationship with Jesus being his brother, like he did not say, that is my brother. He said, I am a servant of Jesus Christ.
Well, not only that, like he didn't believe that
Yeah.
Jesus was the Messiah at first.
Yeah.
He thought he was a crazy person.
I know.
And so like
The fact that he turned his like whole perspective around to
Yeah.
go from that and
And
saying,
say
I am
you're
a servant of this guy.
bondservant.
Man, I mean, so when it comes to our life, I mean, looking at what we are paying attention to, and I mean, I even said the simple thing of like, you need to know the truth to be able to guard your heart, because there's all these Instagram like reels that it just sounds good.
TikTok
you know what I mean?
theologians.
Yeah, it's like, and I'll be honest, like, and this is the negative, sinful side of our world, is there are some people out there who they know, okay, I can sound really good and probably make some money off of this, which is awful. But and I'll be honest, there's some people that they do sound good, and what they say makes just you as a human feel good. Is any of it scriptural? No.
Itching ears, man.
Yeah.
Like we want to hear the things that make us feel better or make
Yeah.
our sin not feel as bad.
Yeah.
Right. And so that's what these wolves are trying to do is deceive us and divert us away from God.
Yeah.
And so, I really liked this first teaching, and really excited for the rest of the weeks.
Yeah, and what's crazy is all of that is just from 4 verses,
Yeah.
right? We still got the whole rest of the book to go through, which I mean, it's not like it's chapters
Like
on chapters.
20,
It's
24
chapter.
out.
It's Jude.
24 verses, I think.
Yeah,
But we're
I'm
gonna
excited. It's a good
talk
series.
about red flags next week. But yeah, the whole purpose was just, we've got to be able to check the people around us who's influencing you. Are you able to see the lie and be
Yeah.
able to share the truth? Because we're one body. We've got a responsibility to fight.
Yeah.
Can't fight sitting down. So cool.
It was a good night.
Yeah.
Good night.
It was fun seeing everyone again.
Yeah.
So all right. We'll see you guys next week.
Bring a pancake. Waffles.